Hi guys, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Hi, we're going to talk about my favorite subject today, which is sales. We got a great subject for today, and I'm going to bring it to your attention. It's called the hot button selling method. What is that? Oh my gosh, the hot button selling method is really simple. If you've been in sales for a while, you've probably been using it, but you probably hadn't even considered what the name of it was. Hot button selling method. It's really important. It's called a feature and benefit. Oh, it's that simple. If you have a client and you've got a product, a lot of times people tell the customer every single thing in the world about the product. Well, you should have kept that pretty simple. The KISS method would have worked real well with that one. Keep it simple, smart person, not stupid. Now, if you have the where to and you're selling your product, you really got to have those features that really touch the client's pocketbook, their mind. They have to visualize themselves taking advantage of owning the product that you're trying to offer them. Now, as a salesperson, your simple goal is to help them buy something, to own something, because you get a commission, but they get to keep it. That's the big benefit for them. They get to keep it for the long run. We're not manipulators. We love to help people because the more people we help, we get paid. Oh my gosh, it just makes sense. Not to take advantage, but to help people invest. Now, let's just say, for instance, they're looking at a product, or they're trying to maybe go to a retail establishment, and they're looking at a TV, but there's like 100 of them. Okay. Well, which one do I buy? Well, you may have an order taker who says, yeah, this one looks good, or you can read that sign and you can figure out which one you want. Well, if you get lucky, you get somebody who's got a little bit of practical knowledge. That means they've been maybe given an opportunity to train and learn about their products. And by having the capability to have these hot buttons, these features that you're getting ready to explain to them, you're going to really help the client out a lot. So while you're standing in front of the TV, you can say, here's your remote control, and hand it over to them. Because remember, anytime you can give a client something in their hands, it is a way to keep them captivated. Just remember that. As they're looking at the screen, you may have a separate remote control, and you start showing the feature. This is the volume control. Wow, how simple. Well, what if they want to hook their stereo system up to it and have this like theater effect? Well, you just gave them a benefit, and you can tell them, hey, by using this little simple thing, you'll be able to have that theater experience like you've been really wanting at home. And then you say, doesn't that sound good? And you just shut up and smile. Go on to the next benefit. With this remote control, if you decide that you want to hook it up, say, for instance, to the internet, you can stream videos. You can do anything like you would be able to with your home computer, but you can see it on your big TV. You've just created a value. You're creating the value that, hey, I can use this as an office tool, or I can also use it to be able to help my customers buy things. If you are a smart person, and I know you are because you're in sales and you're trying to figure out how to make more money and you're trying to figure out how to do the best that you can, you're right where you need to be. A hot button is just very simple, the thing that makes the client go, I think I'd like to own that. I think that would work in my budget. But we have to remember, if you have no research and you haven't looked at your product and seen the things that the customers may like, not what you may like, it's what the customers may like, and bring it to their attention and let them visually, in their own minds, see themselves owning that product, you've done your job. It's just that simple. And remember, it is real important that when you're working on your program and you're trying to sell something and you've got this great performance that you've just given, you gotta ask for it to sell. Don't forget, that's the key to the whole thing. Your hot buttons are the ammunition that you give your customers, the reasoning why they should own the product. It's a feature benefit. It's really simple. If you can look at your product and find 3 or 4 things that you know that will make the customer go, whoa, I think that might be a reason why I want to own it. You might want to give it a shot because you're important and you matter. You're a great salesperson. And by showing features and benefits, by showing hot buttons, features that can help the customer make a great buying decision, you've done your job. We just had a very simple conversation. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. We just had a simple conversation about why features and benefits and why those hot buttons are so doggone important to your customers and also to your pocketbook. So go ahead and look for those features and benefits. And don't forget to look for the hot buttons to help the customer. And go shopping yourself and see what kind of things come to your mind when you're out shopping. What makes you want to buy something? What makes you want to own something? And use that research and ask your friends. Because see, if you can figure out why people want to own your product and you can have a conversation, a simple conversation about it, you've just made a sale. It's just that simple. We just had a great conversation. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. So go out there and sell something. And don't forget your hot buttons. Figure them out. You got it. The hot button for today is you just got one. Have a great day and go out there and sell something. Bye-bye.